Hey y'all, it's Elisha and welcome back to Elisha's Crafty Hoplop. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome to Hoplop Land. And to my returning folks, happy Sunday, y'all. Oh, I got some nice text messages this morning that said, sorry, I know it. You know what? I'm wearing real clothes. You can see I'm wearing my yoga. It says sweat on, which is really appropriate considering how hot it is here. So I'm actually wearing real clothes, not just like I feel like I've worn the same 4 shirts, which I have all throughout COVID. And that's just because I can wash the crap out of them and they don't fall apart. I told y'all I do a ton of laundry because every time I step outside, my doctor has me wash the clothes. And my neighbors say there's a running joke in the building about how much laundry I've done. And it's true. My washing machine is constantly running. So I didn't want to wear any of my real clothes. And I was telling my doctor, you don't realize how much that affects you emotionally. Clothing for me really matters normally, right? I teach fashion and wearable art. So wearing like the same scrubs, the same t-shirts has not been fun. And I didn't realize it until it got hot here and I went to grab tank tops. And I was like, oh, wait a second, I'm wearing real clothes. So yeah, what a funny little thing to share with you on this Sunday. But clothing matters to me. Like, just like when I create something like a craft, what I wear matters. And I've been wearing like a uniform, a COVID uniform for almost 3 months now. So it felt good to put on like a little yoga tank top that I normally would wear to yoga class. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. It's true, y'all. Thank you for your amazing text messages. It's real simple. I stayed up because I was worried about my mom, as y'all know. And because the curfew here, they're closing stores at 7. So if I go to sleep after staying up all night, I'll miss curfew shopping. Like I couldn't go out I needed groceries and I needed things. So I told my husband I had to stay up, go get groceries, and then I thought I would come back and rest. And then it was just one of those days where the door kept ringing, and it was all for good reasons, y'all. It was all for good reasons. One of my amazing, the dad of the kids that I'm very close with, he went to Dollar Tree for me and he got me a bunch of soda and potato chips and some other supplies because he knows the doctor doesn't want me to go out too much this week. So it was all good things, but it meant I didn't get to sleep for almost 48 hours. So by the time I actually went to sleep, oh y'all, it was like I hit the pillow. I slept for 11 hours. That never happens. My husband was seriously worried because he knows I don't sleep 11 hours. Since being diagnosed with my disease, I'm lucky if I can sleep 6-7 hours. So 11 hours, he was like panicked. But it's just because I hadn't slept in almost 2 days. So, wow, what a good sleep. It took me a long time to wake up this morning just because 11 hours also means I missed a dose of medicine. So when I did wake up, it was like every joint. Those of you with fibromyalgia, Miss Pat with MS, anyone with autoimmune or chronic arthritis will totally understand this. So I missed the medicine that like, as it is, I'm not taking my immunosuppressant. So the little bit of medicine, I take over 22 pills a day, y'all. So right now I'm down 1 pill, right? That I can't take, but I'm still taking 21 other medicines. So I missed a whole dose. And you'd think it's still in your system, so you should be fine. Oh, folks, I woke up, I was like the Tin Man without oil. I was, y'all. That's really what I was like this morning. So it took me a long time before my joints would work. And my hands were all swollen, and it was just one of those, wow, autoimmune mornings. I still have scleritis. You can see that if I show you, P's going to be able to tell. So I'm just going to tell you, I still have it. But I'm seeing my doctor this week for the first time. And we're going to see what the plan can be. Right now in New York, she can't put me back on my immunosuppressants because in New York, we're reopening. And right now the risks are going to be high. The other problem is the protests. They're expecting a 40 to 60% increase in COVID because of those protests. So she's like, girlie, you have to be extra careful. Speaking of COVID, before I do this amazing Happy Mail, which comes from Cynthia Agular, and I have been dying to open it and I have not. I have other Happy Mail today too. It's Happy Mail Sunday, y'all. I want to say we really need prayers for Miss Sabrina, Crafty Mom and Son. I told you all later in the week that her sister was diagnosed with COVID. Her sister is now hospitalized, y'all. And it's quite serious, and she has low blood oxygen and low blood pressure. And poor Sabrina, y'all. She's so worried. She's so worried. She doesn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Miss Judy's swap and Miss Donna's swaps. Like, without those sorts of things to keep Sabrina occupied right now, I don't know what would happen. So I just sent her a Happy Mail. guys, if you're friends with Sabrina, please reach out to her. This is really a rough time for her. And I think she just needs anyone who prays or well wishes. Please keep Sabrina in your prayers. We need them. We really need them for her sister and for Sabrina to get through this. My heart breaks for you, Sabrina. It really does. It really does. We also need some prayers for Ms.Sheila, Country Girl First. We haven't seen her on here. Y'all have noticed, I'm sure, because those of us that watch her channel love her channel. And so when she's not on, we notice. So I also want you to keep Ms.Sheila in your prayers and in your thoughts, please. We surely do miss you. We surely do miss you. It was nice to see Scary Carrie back on. That was so exciting. Yay, Miss Carrie, you're back. Oh, it was so good to see you. It was so good to see you. I was so happy. So yeah, it's Sunday, which y'all know is my favorite day of the week. I do my planning. I gotta tell you though, I was thinking today, I'm watching Metal Scrappin' Chicks video and the other updates on planning and all that. I need to reset my crafty goals. I have so many. That's my problem. I have so many goals, y'all, that I don't have them well organized. And I think I need to reset them because there's so many things I want to make. I have a whole file saved on YouTube of things I want to try. It's a huge file, but I have to organize it and prioritize it because I always want to try new things. You all know I've been learning how to build 3D boxes and things like that. Well, I've realized that goal. So it's time to set a new goal now. I have been trying those little tassels and wire wrapping. I followed several tutorials. Jelly Beans. V has a really, really great one for wire wrapping. V's tutorial for wire wrapping is also very good. I told you, I finally started watching V's tutorials and they're fabulous, y'all. She's very methodical about how she teaches you how to do something. So you may want to check out Buzzin' with V's channel because really, I'll put a link to it down below. Her tutorials are excellent. Like Jelly Bean, she knows how to teach you how to do something. And I think that's so useful. It's so useful. So anyway, I need to redo my planning. And that's what I use Sunday for. So it's interesting to see other people say that they try to support 5 to 6 challenges in a year. That I managed to do, and I never feel like that's enough. Because someone like my girlfriend Kathy, hey Kathy, Cats All Create does like 6 in a month. And Tree Craft On, oh my goodness, Tree supports everybody. So I have to rethink, I think, how I work. Yeah, just giving that a lot of thought today. But without further ado, let me peek in this because, this really touched me because Cynthia's new and she had already sent me an entry to my challenge, which was so nice. And then I just got this for no reason happy mail from her. And this is a way that people get to know you because clearly Cynthia just wanted to brighten my day. And I got it. I wish I could show you all the envelope. I kept it, Cynthia. I disinfected it, but I kept it. Because look at this, y'all. Look. I thought, and she wrapped it so, I know I'm not supposed to keep these, but I disinfected it and I kept it. I just thought it was so nice. She sent a note to UPS on one side and a note to me on the other. It was so well done, Cynthia. So this is a happy mail and it so looks happy. Oh my gosh, girly. Look, y'all, it's a book. Oh, look at this, y'all. Oh, Missy, this tassel is gorgeous. You make such pretty tassels, Cynthia. You really, guys, I'm going to bring you up close. If the video freezes, I will do a part 2 because you got to see the detail work in this. Do you see this, y'all? That's a tassel. And look at this darling dangle from it. That's like a skeleton on, it's kind of like a little, it's an ocean skeleton. And this is like a gold tassel with a starfish top. We have fins with pearls. Everything is just beautifully glittered up. And oh my gosh, look at this. This was smart, Cynthia, using the sequins for the water. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, you did such a good job on this. And so many details, folks. If you could see this. What I really love you did is that you built up the shell behind, guys, is actually like, it's beautiful too. You use gorgeous paper. It's like this mermaidy blue purple that I love. But you also made it a bit puffy. You made it a bit dimensional. And I think that's what makes this so special. Is that when you look at it, y'all, it's not just 3D and chunky. Look at that. But it's also like, it's got so much dimension and so much die cutting in this. Oh my gosh. And that's just the box, like the outside book. Like really interesting, right? Beautiful. All right. Then you open it and oh my gosh, look at this, y'all. Ah, Cynthia. Cynthia's a new crafter, y'all. She's new to YouTube, but look at her. I forget who has you as your partner. Is it Heather? Oh, Heather, you're gonna love her. Look, Heather. Amazing. So I'm super impressed. These are pockets, y'all. That's what these are. And I got to tell you, Cynthia, this is a genius idea. I love it. So first of all, your water spray technique, folks, I want to draw your attention to it. I'm just studying it so I can explain it to y'all. Cynthia took little pieces, of that holographic confetti we use for packaging, and unbelievably, that tinsel packaging we use, the holographic one, she applied it piece by piece to these pockets. Yeah, by hand. That's how you get that effect. See that amazing, like, it looks like a little bit like diamond dust mixed with like pieces of sequins. Yeah, that's what Cynthia did to get that effect. Look at that up close. Cynthia, I'm so impressed with your making. You're really creative, Cynthia. You're going to end up in the art category, girl. This is really creative and so beautifully executed. I have to tell you, I'm blown away. I love how you wrap string. I loved here. Look what she did here, guys. She used tulle and then attached sequins. Each one is unique. Each pocket is unique. Look at this. It's really well executed. Really beautiful job, Cynthia. This is just stunning. And I love how you shredded the tulle to give it texture. Each pocket is different. You've taught me something about setting like stuff like this and like building a pocket like this. What I will tell you for the future, so because if you're going to make something this beautiful, and it is this beautiful, Cynthia, it's kind of wow beautiful. It's wow beautiful. Is over time, see how this buckled a little bit? Okay, so that's because you need a piece of stiffener inside, like even stiffer than you've got, to give it some heft, because you built something like this that's so amazing. So it needs a bit more support in the back. But I have to tell you, I don't think I've ever held something quite this creative in terms of Oceana. I've never been more blown away. I'm so inspired by you. Look at this again, y'all. Just take a look at that work. Like, I've never thought to do it this way. It certainly requires a great deal of patience because you have to lay down each piece. But I have to tell you, it's worth it. Look at it. It's stunning, y'all. It's stunning. You may be new to YouTube, Cynthia, but you are super innovative. You're a really innovative maker. This reminds me of Cruz, my friend Crafting on Cruz. She would innovate like this. She would think out of the box with all these items. I'm just blown away, Cynthia. Oh, Heather, you're going to have so much fun with your swab. Wow. That's going on my inspiration shelf, Cynthia. Yeah? So you see, that's going to go on my making list because of Cynthia. I want to make pockets like this. That's how fabulous they are. Thank you for inspiring me. I mean, that's what's so exciting. Oh my gosh, she made a card. It says, kind of pissed about not being a mermaid. Where did you get this? Y'all, did you see this? Okay, hold on, Cynthia. They got to see it. This sticker says, kind of pissed about not being a mermaid. Oh, Cynthia, you have a sense of humor too. Okay, so now we know a lot about you. I know a lot about you from that sticker. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Today, this was the perfect time to open this. I've been dying to open it since it came, but I'm really glad I saved it. Oh my gosh, it's a bookmark. Guys, it's a magnetic bookmark. The kind of pissed about not being a mermaid. Oh, that's going in my journal today. Where did you find this? Oh, you and I have to chat. I'm emailing you today. I'm going to email you anyway to thank you for this. Oh, and look at this card. Yeah, you are an innovative maker, Cynthia. Okay, so take a look, y'all. So this just looks like a background, like, oh, Cynthia got really cool paper. No. What she did was, that's Cynthia. That's Cynthia's hand, y'all. So she cut different strips. She stamped. She inked. I actually think she laid down, I think it might be washi even. I'm just scraping with my nail to be sure. It's washi. So it's a mix of stamping, inking, die cutting, and washing. And then she made these little dots. And they're like glimmery water bubbles. Cynthia, what did you use for that? Because it looks like you used a mixture of glue and a Nuevo drop. But can you tell us what you used so we know? Because that looks really cool, actually. And then she die cut out the other pieces and layered them up, like the sprigs, the seahorse. The shell is layered up several times to give it dimension. Cynthia, you're a really innovative maker. Oh, and there's a letter. I'm going to read that offline. Oh, it's my pleasure, Cynthia. It's my pleasure. I can't show you the note inside. I wish I could because what she did inside is so amazing. Ah, and I froze the video. Okay, y'all, this is Cynthia Agular, who is new to YouTube, but let me tell you something. This was super impressive crafting. I'm going to put a link to her channel and perhaps her Instagram down below. Please check her out. I believe she's Heather's partner for the Adopt a Newbie swap. I could be wrong about that, but she's definitely doing the swap, and you want to show her some love. This was a phenomenal Happy Meal. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for inspiring me, and I'll be back on soon, y'all. Thank you, Cynthia.